All right, I got the 335 xdrive masked up. And I just cleaned it with some microfiber and some alcohol. There's a few issues I still need to assess, like a little rock chip with some peeling clear coat. That could end the nice finish, so I gotta get rid of that because that'll turn into a bubble. So any little areas where I got a little bit of clear coat from a rock chip or something, I got to kind of sand down, clean with alcohol, and that's about it. I'll feather it out a little bit, clean it with alcohol. That's all you can really do unless you want to repaint and then do plasti dip later. But for right now, if I don't want that to eventually come through, it may not, but it probably most likely will, because anything like this will come out, and no matter how good of a job you do, it'll look like you did a shitty job, even though you did you did do a shitty job if you don't assess those little marks. But that's the only area on the bumper cover, besides a couple of these. It's only on the front bumper cover from rock chips. So I'll get those rock chips done, and I'm getting ready for my matte clear pearl project, my dip project. It'll be the first time I've dipped a car. Little nervous. I've painted cars, and I've done pretty good work, gotten pretty lucky so far with painting cars. So I'll just apply everything to the dip. The dip's going to be a little different learning curve, so I'm definitely going to panel spray something first to get the gun ready, and just going to take my time and try to remember what Fonzie taught me. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm just, watched a bunch of dip your car videos, and yeah, I mean, most of the stuff's common sense, I mean, one thing that I had a roadblock with that he taught me about is this right here. See, I'm going to paint over this because it's a matte clear, and it'll actually make it like a brush aluminum. But after I get done, I guess with a coat, or after I'm done with my final coat, I'm just going to open the door, because of this line will just cut. I have to remember to open this door after my final coat. I might be able to open these between coats too. I don't know. But so that's a trick that I learned. That was from Fonzie. He taught me that. And what else? Obviously, I'm taping up the mirrors. I just don't want to end up screwing up my panel work, because I'll be here at different angles to get that mirror, and the overspray will get on my panel work. I haven't been able to test it, but most likely, I mean, I've seen them videos, and there's a reason why they have those mirrors taped off, and it's most likely because it will wreck your panel work with that overspray. You want the spray consistent. You don't want more on some areas and different angles than others. So yeah, I just have those off, and I'm just going to paint them separately. I might just paint the matte clear, or I could do whatever I want. I might actually paint them that copper orange. I could always repaint them black, so I might just do burnt copper. I'm not going to do burnt copper. That'll look like hell. Not for the mirror covers. Anyway, yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do one more first thing I did was washed it with Dawn, with soap, okay? Cleaned it really, really good. This was yesterday, okay? Cleaned it really, really good with soap and water, the Dawn, got all the wax off. When I rinsed it off, I didn't see any beading, dried the car off, parked it in here, waited a whole day, 24 hours pretty much. It's completely dry. I taped everything off. Then I wiped everything down with the cloth, which I'm de-waxing again. It's a final stage de-waxing, which I just went, and got this stuff, and I actually mixed. I waited till it was about this far down. I mixed the rest with water. So it's probably about 30% alcohol and the rest water. So I just used that. in reverse osmosis water. I don't know if it matters what water, but I just use purified water. So now I'm getting ready to get my equipment together. Oh, I got to get these little issues done first, and then I'm going to wipe it down one more time and mix up my pearls a little better. I got a bucket, so I'm going to mix it all together, both those gallons up, so it's all the same consistency. So I'll mix those up. I'll probably add a little bit more pearls just for fun, and I'll get started, and I'll see if this thing actually turned out, or, you know, worst comes to worst, I just lost my labor and my product. It's not going to fuck my paint up. So that's the beauty of plasti dip. It's, you know, when you're painting a car, if you screw up a paint job, you got a lot of work ahead of you. A lot more work ahead of you than you started off with when you wreck a paint job. You wreck a plasti dip job, the worst that could happen, you just peel the shit off. Hopefully you got thick enough coat. So I don't think I'm going to be thick enough, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more later. So I think it'll work for now. And then I'll just add 2 gallons, I hope will give me the coverage I need. And then I'm going to actually add a couple more gallons later. I might actually do some other pearls and glossifier on it. I'm just going to experiment and see. This is my test run because I want to start getting these things done in camo, and I want to start doing some cool stuff with this dip. So, yep.